Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our Madden 22 franchise series, where we have restarted the series because of the scouting update, which is what we are looking at now. And I haven't watched a whole lot of tutorial videos that have been out there on it. I prefer to just kind of figure this one out for myself, and not doing too bad on some things. As you can see, I have an actual individual, this left tackle, Nick Tongue. I mean, Nick Tongue. That's what we'll go with for now. Um, he's at 75% scouting, so must be doing something right. But I'm sure we'll hit that up at a later episode. But in the meantime, like I said, I restarted the series, and I just simulated up to this point. So the record is the same, right? The record's the same. Stats are the only thing that's different, and we see a slight difference in the team makeup, such as Marquise Goodwin's not available on our team at this time, like it was, I guess, in the last episode even. So that's kind of what we dealt with in this last little go around, was getting everything updated. That's why it's kind of been a while since we've come back. I have been trying to work on and learn the scouting update. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. It's okay. I'm like I said before, I think they're really just pushing this out in the Madden game to test out how it's going to do in their EA college game. So we'll see if they can make improvements on it, and we'll see kind of how that goes here in the future. Looking at it right now, we're just checking out quarterback Caleb Jarrett. We know Matt Ryan. I mean, he's old. He's not our long-term solution, so we definitely need to find one. So that's kind of why we did scout quarterbacks at least a little bit. As you see, he is at 40% on the scouting rating. And so we're taking a look at this as we get ready to jump into our very next game. This is a rivalry game against the New Orleans Saints. Big-time football right here, and we are underway here in the first quarter. Our very opening drive, we have ourselves a 3rd and 8, trying to get that first down as we got the pass out to Pitts. But he's just not going to be able to get there. And that's what this game kind of seems to start out as every now and then. Even slow starts tend to kill us in general. So that's not a very good way to get this one going, especially playing at New Orleans and how loud that stadium is. So here comes the punt as we blast him. He's going to fumble. We recovered it. Falcons with possession at the 16-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That is a big-time play, and that's what we need. Anytime we come into these rivalry games, and I think they have the Saints as the only one, but let's face it, any division game is a rivalry game. And so anytime we come into these, we need big plays to happen. And we got another one. Kyle Pitts lowering his shoulder, brought down at the 1-yard line. And that's something that we have to keep doing. Make these big plays and keep moving forward. But like I said before, in any of these rivalry games, it comes down to big plays, making the turnovers when you can, taking advantage like we're trying to do right here with the 1st and goal at the 1, and turn that fumble into 7 points. Mike Davis, he does it for us. Hit to the end zone, touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we actually take the lead here in the first quarter. Only a couple minutes into it, not very long in the game. And in fact, here come the Saints out on their next drive, since they did hold on to the football on the kickoff, as they are moving it down the field. Winston makes a little shimmy move kind of in the pocket and gets the ball out to his tight end. That's Vanette, and he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line, just right there in the far edge of the red zone. Winston is going to be in a shotgun formation. He has a multiple wide receiver set with Thomas in a slot position. He gets a snap. He scans over the field. They're dropping it off to Kamara for the screen. He's got a little opening, lowers his shoulder, and is finally brought down at about the 9-yard line. A gain of 11 right there. Winston having a hell of a start at 3. He's completed all 3 passes for 64 yards. And so here comes a 1st and goal from the 9. Winston in the shotgun formation again. Same set as before. Gets the snap. And they're going to run the screenplay, just the same thing they did. Kamara to the right, bounces off a tackler, and goes into the end zone. And the Saints have tied this one up 7-7. So this is the type of rivalry game it's looking like this may turn out to be. A back-and-forth slugfest between our two teams, considering we're 5 minutes in and each one of us has a touchdown. I don't think it's going to be the most defensive of battles. So here on our next drive, we do a little run to the left side. Mike Davis breaks it out open across the 50, brought down at the 42-yard line. Mike Davis, big time rush off to the left side there, getting a massive gain on a 1st and 10 as they Saints just tied it up, and we're trying to answer them back as Davis just speeds out. Top speed of about 20 miles per hour, which I'm not sure that's totally real, but hey, that's what they give everybody on those type of next-gen stat plays. So here now, 1st and 10 after the big run by Davis, and Matt Ryan's in the shotgun formation, gets set. He's got time, fires it deep down the left. He's got Patterson. It's caught at the 5. Touchdown Falcons. We've taken the lead again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a play by this offense. The bomb to Cordero Patterson coming out of the backfield. Was able to make the turn on that linebacker. Just could not chase him down. And we got the space we needed. And Ryan delivered it a little short, which he's been kind of known to do on some of the deeper balls, but still got it to him, and we will snatch this lead up once again. So now we're going to advance to the closing minutes of the second quarter as we are trying to drive, and this game is tied. I told you it looks like it's going to be back and forth, and it has been. 21-21 with 1:25 seconds left in this game. 3rd and 4, Ryan gets a snap. Saints bring the pressure. He gets it off to Ridley to the right side, and he's going to hurry out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Ryan to Ridley, that's been a pretty good combination this season. And right now, Matt Ryan actually has about 120-something yards on the day, with a lot of that going to Ridley and Patterson. So now 1st and 10. Ryan with the snap, fires it over the middle. It's dropped by Kyle Pitts. That one looked like it should have been caught, and thankfully it wasn't intercepted, but it did get dropped. And so that will bring up a 2nd and 10 now at our own 35-yard line. We have 65 yards to go for a touchdown and 1:16 to do it. Try to go into halftime with this lead. Ryan gets the snap, scans over the field, fires it off to the right side. He's got Gage, who's going to be brought down inbounds after a gain of 6. And Falcons are going in the hurry-up as they get set at the line. And Ryan is going to call a slight adjustment as it looks like we're changing up the play here. And Ryan gets the snap and scans over the field. Drifting to his left side, fires it. He's got a man. Gage Jr. once again. Big time play by this offense. And the Falcons will finally use their first timeout. They've had all 3. But I'm not sure why we just didn't use them until now. 40 seconds on the clock, 45 yards to go for a touchdown. This is the type of thing that can help us turn our season around, I will say that. So Ryan in the shotgun. 40 seconds left. Scans over the field. Fires it. He's got Ridley. He's at the 30. And he goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Matt Ryan to is it Calvin Ridley? Yeah. Ridley, big time play all the way down to the 29. That is what that man offers you. He has 3 receptions for 37 yards on the day. So now 1st and 10 coming at the 29. Ryan in the shotgun formation gets set, has the ball, scans over the field, fires it, and that one's, whoo! Thank God we cut in front of it. It looked like that may have been intercepted and about to be returned for a pick 6, but thankfully that did not happen. So now 2nd and 10. Ryan is going to be in the shotgun, 5 wide. He's alone, all by himself. Gets the snap. Saints do not bring pressure, and he's able to drop it off to Ridley, who scurries to the right side and tries to get out of bounds, but unable to do it, and the clock is ticking. So Ryan now gets a snap, scans over. Saints bring some pressure, fires it out to Ridley again, and he's brought down, and we need to call a timeout, and we do with 2 seconds left on the clock. So this will give us the opportunity to take the lead into halftime as we have 2 seconds left, 21-21 tie. And Young Ho Koo gets the kick up, and that's going to be right down the middle as we would take the lead at halftime, 24-21. And New Orleans probably doesn't know what to think of themselves right now to allow a team like us to be beating them. As you can see, 39 offensive snaps to their 31, with 80 rushing yards to their 68, and then passing yards where we kind of start to see a difference be made. So here come the Saints on their opening drive of the second half. As he gets it out quick, it's going to be intercepted. Deion Jones, he has the opening into the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Saints trying to make something happen to get this second half started proper. And one of the very first plays, that one's going to be pick six. Taking it all the way back to the house. Deion Jones stepped in that lane, made a great play. Now the Saints, on one of their future drives, as the ball gets handed off over to Kamara pulled down at the 26-yard line. That was a gain of about 6 yards. 5 yards, really. 2nd and 5 now. Winston is going to be in the shotgun formation. He gets a snap. We bring the pressure. It gets to him, but he throws it up. He throws it over him. That's intercepted. A.J. Terrell Jr. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a play that was. Winston just throws it for Michael Thomas, the man he should have gone at, but he just completely overthrew him, and it looks like Thomas didn't even recognize the ball was thrown. So A.J. Terrell gets the interception, and we're back on offense. Another chance to extend this lead. So in the 1st and 10, we hand it off to Cordero Patterson. He's got 26 yards on the day after that carry goes for no gain. So 2nd and 10 now from the 29 is where we stand. As Ryan is going to continue to be in the shotgun formation. 2 tight ends to the right side, 2 receivers out wide left. Hands it off to Davis up the middle. Davis is going to lower his shoulder, and he does get stopped at the 26-yard line. So it's only going to be a gain of 3. Not really what you want to see on this type of drive where we can put a score up pretty quick after the turnover, keep momentum and all that. But hey, it is what it is. So 3rd and 7, Ryan gets a snap, throws it. It's caught by Patterson. Did he get there? Did he get to the line to gain? And no, they're not going to give it to us. Cam Jordan put a ton of pressure on Matt Ryan right there. And so he does deliver it to Patterson, but he is going to be stopped short. And this will force us to kick another field goal. As Young Ho fires that one right down the middle once again. Extending this lead now to, 13 points? 34-21 is where the game stands at right now. And so a little bit later, near the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 34 Atlanta, 31 Saints. And they have caught up a little bit. Our offense has fallen a little stagnant, I'd say, after that last field goal drive. So we definitely need to turn something around. That first pass gets us 7 yards and puts us in good position at the 32-yard line with a 2nd and 3. That is kind of a good way to get started here. Now Ryan is going to be under center for this next snap. I formation, but Gage is in close. Hands it off to Mike Davis, who has got nowhere to go. Our offensive line just failed miserably on that one. And what do you expect our fullback to do? How's our rookie going to take that man on? He's not, and he lost. And that brings up 3rd and 4. And Ryan is scrambling out to his right side. Fires it deep. He has a man. It's caught. Kyle Pitts. 5. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Matt Ryan rolled out to the right side and just saw Pitts running. He got behind the linebacker that was covering him on that and man-to-man coverage, and he was just off to the races. There was no stopping Pitts once he came down with that ball, and he goes into the end zone easily, making our lead now 41-31. So here we are now in the 4th quarter with the Saints trying to come back and get something on it with the 4th and inches. We don't get too much pressure, but Winston just being inaccurate this evening throws that one, trying to hit Kamara on the out pattern, but not accurate enough, and that one sails incomplete, which brings out our offense once again. Look at the night Matt Ryan has had. 19 of 31, 256 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the evening or afternoon. It's a hell of a way to be on a Sunday. So now 1st and 10 after stopping the Saints on that 4th down attempt. We come out with 2 tight ends. As we get it over to Mike Davis off to the left edge, not much available for him. He tried to cut it back right, but nothing was there, and he is brought down for no gain on that play. So 2nd and 10 now from the 44. The Falcons get set in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers wide left, 2 tight ends to the right. Ryan with the snap, dropping back, fires it. He's got Mike Davis, who gets around the edge and lowers his shoulder. He doesn't get free, but he picks up a good chunk of yardage and makes this really a 3rd and manageable. Now look at that stat. Did you see that there? In the league, we are 28th in offense, but today we already have over 400-plus yards. Looks like we should be able to move up after today's performance. So 3rd and 4, Ryan gets the snap from the shotgun. They bring the pressure. He gets the pass off to Pitts. He's away from his man. Kyle Pitts finally gets brought down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 17 yards on that one, as that was a big-time play by this offense. And you see the speed of Kyle Pitts right there. That is what makes him such an invaluable target for our team, is the fact he's able to break away from guys once he has the ball. So now 1st and 10 after that pass play. Ryan is going to go 5 wide this time. Gets the snap, drop back, fires it over to Pitts again, who makes the catch in traffic and goes down almost instantly. And that puts us out there on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line, 20 yards away from probably sealing this game up. 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 41-31 lead. Trying to put that nail in the coffin. And Mike Davis, he does it around the left edge. 5 touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Mike Davis, he was able to hit that hole and then just kicked it out to the left. Who saw that coming? Nobody. Definitely not me for sure. Now, that is going to be it for this game. But stay tuned. We do have a doubleheader for you today. Each team did add in one more touchdown, I will say, during garbage time. Nothing really worth mentioning. Just, hey, final score 58. Is that 58-39, I believe, is what the final score ended up being. And look at Matt Ryan right there. Great day for him. The yards, the touchdown, the lack of turnovers. And our defense did really step up to handle Jameis Winston and force some turnovers there. And that was a big deal for these guys, enforcing those turnovers. You know, that is something that if we can get into the habit of doing that, one, it'll make these future games a little bit easier. But two, you know, it sets us up, I think, for the future, especially with bringing in free agents and stuff, having your defense perform that way. So let's take a look. The entire team gets 2,500 XP because we beat a rival and we made them look foolish in their own home stadium. And that's just what we do. We lose to everybody else, but we will beat our rival. You make sure of that. And not the other people in our division, just our rival only. And so that moves us to 3-5. Now, I did say this was a doubleheader, so we are traveling to play the Dallas Cowboys now in Dallas, hoping to avoid the debacle that we saw happen last season in real life. I don't know how many of y'all are Cowboy fans or watched that game, but oh my goodness, if you didn't go back, watch it now. You will see a collapse like none other. Very rarely seen in professional sports, this type of collapse that occurred. It was just pitiful in every sense of the word, you know. And so we are going to be getting set to go here in this game. And this is going to be a tough one. Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Amari Cooper. Let's see, who else they got? Jarwin, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, I mean, it's really more of a question of who don't the Cowboys have, especially with that offense and that offensive line. So we're going to take a quick look at the scouting while we continue to kind of game plan for the Cowboys. There was not much of a change, as you'll kind of see as we scroll down, which I think EA definitely needs to work on that and advancing some of these scouting percentages, you know, week by week. But we'll see what they do with it. You know, but back to the game plan. I mean, for our defense, I think our defensive strategy is going to have to be just a hang on for dear life type of situation, right? Our offense, we've proven we can score points, and all our wins, they have been high-scoring games, whether it be, I think, with the Falcons or against Miami, the Giants, you know, and the Saints last game. So we definitely can put up points. You know, that's going to be the biggest thing. But this defense, and that's what we're trying to look at right now as far as what do we stop for them? So many dang weapons, and they're pretty highly rated for most things, especially on the run. If you look, they have almost green ratings all the way across. The game had suggested defend the deep pass. Well, Dak's passer rating wasn't all that great going deep, and you know, most of those stats were in the red or like orangish red color, as in they were in the bottom of the league in those sense. So, you know, we'll kind of see what happens. We choose to try to stop Zeke. Figure, all right, so take that weapon away. If we take that weapon away, then it can allow us to focus on his other weapons in the passing game. Let those guys do what they need to do and not have to worry about Zeke trying to break it out and make something happen to where they have to try to tackle. No, they can just focus on their receivers. Everybody else, the front seven, will take care of Zeke. That's what we're kind of doing for this week. Now, on the offensive side, like I said, we're going to go with throw it short because, one, their defense is so good, especially coming off the defensive line with DeMarcus Lawrence, Urban, everybody they really have on the defense. And then a linebacker, they obviously in this game they still have Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, Micah Parsons. All those guys have got so much speed that they are really hard to try and get around. But I think if we can get one of our receivers out in open space, even if it's just 4 yards down the field, that'll give them a chance to make the play. And that's really what you want, is just to give your guys and your playmakers a chance to do something. So part of the game planning thing that I do like about what Madden has done in their updates for the franchise mode is this focus players. If you do it right and see how many points some of your guys are away from getting an upgrade or what have you, just by doing the focus, it'll allow them to reach that upgrade point quicker. And so I do kind of like how that works out. This part of the game day goals, for those of you who have seen, I pretty much go with the basic set. I don't really change too much about it. They could probably definitely use some tweaking in that area. But overall, the other segment as far as the game plan, I do enjoy that quite a bit. And so here is the training results. And the biggest thing I care about for this is to make sure that none of my guys are injured. That's what I care about. That's what I need to know. And so far, looking at it, our offense was good. Very little fatigue. No injuries. And our defense has got same thing. Very little fatigue, if any, and no injuries. So we're going to jump into this game. Now, we're going to do it a little bit later into the second quarter. Like I said, this game, there was a bunch of scoring. This became back-to-back real quick. Their offense is a beast to try to contain. We have so far in this game limited Zeke pretty decent, but Dak is proving he can be a one-man show to beat a team if he has to. As we do trail 17-24 here. Told you there's about just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and you are seeing how the Cowboys are running all over us and just hitting those little pass patterns. They've done it to us all game. So now 2nd and 6. They hand it to Zeke, who just shoves one of us off, cuts it back to the right, and is finally brought down. But that is going to be enough to pick up the first down. And if you see, when I say shut down Zeke, he does have 90 yards. That came off one carry, okay? Don't get me started. That was one rush. Other than that, he has been incredibly contained in this game. As you can see, gaining only just 1 yard on that play, that's more or less semi-standard for how things have worked out so far. But 2nd and 9, Prescott is going to be in the shotgun formation. Multiple receivers out. As we get some pressure, but he gets rid of it. He has an open man. And who's that? Michael Gallup. He delivers it to him, and that's going to extend their lead 31-17. So I said a lot of this was going to rely on our offense today. And I'm not joking. It's here we try to make this happen. And Kyle Pitts gets around his man down to the 30, the 25, almost to the 25 as Kyle Pitts gets blasted finally at the 27-yard line. But massive play by our offense, taking us to the 2-minute warning, getting down there to the 28, and this brings up a 1st and 10 for us. We do still have all 3 timeouts. And it's plays like that, big blows that we are going to have to land to try to stick with this team and be in a potential option to win it later on. As we get that pass over to Calvin Ridley all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12-yard pass and gives us a brand new first down. Now, since we do still have our 3 timeouts left, we are pretty close, so no need to rush it as far as getting a score up and all that. So 1st and 10, drop it off to Ridley. He got the edge. Calvin Ridley, touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ridley, with the second effort, got hit and just forced his way into the end zone. And that would lead for us to kick off to the Cowboys. 24 now to 31 is what the score is. But here comes Tony Pollard, takes it to the right. And he's going to fumble. It's recovered by the Falcons. None has it, and he's finally brought down as we have got another chance to get this game tied up. A minute 18. Fortunes have turned in our favor here in the final few minutes of this first half. Trailing only by 7, 24-31. We have a chance to tie it up. Ryan kind of drifts to his right side, fires it deep into the end zone, and that's going to be smacked away as Calvin really takes a shot going up to get it. But he's unable to come down with the catch, so that is 2nd and 10. Now Ryan on 2nd and 10 is going to be in the backfield all by himself, 5 wide. Drops it off over the middle, and that's going to be Tajay Sharp, who's going to get brought down at the 7-yard line. Does bring up a 3rd and 2. Now the clock is continuing to run. We're going to go 5 wide, so we are doing hurry up. Plenty of time. Not a whole lot's going to be run off. We fire it to the left, and Kyle Pitts is going to make the catch. And he's brought down, and it looked like he was going to be brought backwards, but they gave us the forward momentum all the way down to the 2-yard line. So here we go, continuing at the 5 wide setup. Ryan up the middle. Who saw that coming? Matty Ice, touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Matt Ryan, not known for being a swift of foot man, goes running into the end zone to tie that game at the half. Now here we are in the 3rd quarter. 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd, and this game is tied 38-38 here. I did not think it would be this kind of shootout, but hey, it is what it is. We are here to win it. 5 wide now. Ryan is going to be in the shotgun all by his lonesome, 2nd and 4 from the 25-yard line. Ryan gets the snap, throws it over to Pitts. He's got him for the first down. Kyle Pitts has been a major target for the 360 passing yards that Matt Ryan has put up. Kyle Pitts has got 135 of them. More than 1/3 of that offense is Kyle Pitts for that passing game. So now Ryan in the shotgun once again. 1st and 10 from the 12. Hands it off to Patterson going to the right. And no, that's Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith will bring him down after only a gain of 2 yards as he gets it to the 10-yard line to bring up a 2nd and 8. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Trying to take the lead here in Dallas as the score is tied at 38 apiece here against the Cowboys. Ryan, not really 5 wide. He did have 1 tight end, but he finds Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kyle Pitts shot out of his stance and goes just streaking straight down the field. All he needed was 10 yards, and Pitts shoots off the line, gets right behind the linebacker immediately, and Matt Ryan delivers it to him wide open. No way anybody could miss. Hell, even I could throw it through that opening. And the Falcons will take the lead 45-38. So the Cowboys, not really wanting to stand for that, are trying to make a comeback with just over 8 minutes to go. And Michael Gallup, he's got that one, trying to get him stopped. The Cowboys score to tie it up with 8 minutes to go. A 30-yard basically button hook or whatever they call it. Michael Gallup takes it. We miss the tackle, and Michael Gallup into the end zone. Game tied 45 apiece. So here we are trying to take the lead back. The counter punch is happening right now. And we just got counter punched pretty dang hard. And now it's our turn to, I guess, counter punch him back. So Ryan, 2nd and 10 from the Cowboy 30-yard line, is open there with 5 wide. So he gets the set. He gets the ball off to Tajay Sharp over the middle. It's only a gain of 3 yards. So not the most yardage we could have ever gained, obviously. But, hey, clock is starting to tick again, at least. It is 3rd and 7. We've gotten out of worse situations. I believe we can do it again. So 3rd and 7. Ryan in the shotgun has the snap, scans over the field, fires it to his left. Cordero Patterson is going to be brought down. Oh, 4th and 1 at the 21-yard line. But there's 4 minutes remaining on the clock, and that's a problem. This offense for the Cowboys has scored on us relentlessly, and it's not a trust to the defense. I know we won't stop it. All right? So we are going for it. We got a power formation. Mike Davis alone in the backfield. Quick throw. Russell Gage. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a play. I just said 4th and 1. Just trying to get the first down. Ryan says, forget that. Russell Gage basically runs a streak pattern right up the field. And the linebacker blitzed, and he was wide open, and we have now taken the lead 52-45. So here come the Cowboys back with the 1st and 10 at the 25, trying to get this game tied up. Dak has nowhere to throw it to, And instead of scrambling, he finally throws it away right as he got to the line of scrimmage instead of taking the hit. And so that brings up 2nd and 10, 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Prescott in the shotgun formation gets a snap, scans over the field, drifts to his left side, fires it over there. That's going to be caught, but he comes down out of bounds, so it will be incomplete. Prescott throwing it to the left side just a second too late. And it seems like we're able to keep these guys pretty well covered and actually get some form of pressure on Prescott to make him hold the ball and have to move a little bit longer. And so 3rd and 10, Prescott has all the time in the world, but everybody's covered. Zeke Elliott, he gets the pass out to him, and we bring Zeke down real quick. That's a 4th and 9. Dak Prescott does have a little over 420 yards passing, but all he got on that one was just about a yard as he dumps it off to Elliott, and we close in on him quick and bring him down. And they would punt the ball away, and we would not give it back to him. Ladies and gentlemen, we avoid the fate from last season as we hold on to our lead this time in this shootout, 52-45. Our defense is horrible. It is what it is. The defense is horrible right now. Our offense is firing on all cylinders, but for now, we've seen what happens whenever we're not firing like that, And so this game, these last 2 games, I'm so thankful for the wins. We've got ourselves to 4 and 5. We've set ourselves up to continue this season and potentially at least reach our goal of 7 wins. That was in doubt earlier on. So we'll have to see how that goes, especially with the momentum gained from these 2 big games. And so with that in mind, definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed already to our channel. And give us a quick little thumbs up, as it does a lot for us, and we are really grateful for everything that y'all do for us here at Champ and Son. And we will see y'all next time, where we'll take on the Patriots and then the Jags in the very next episode, everybody. So until then, stay safe, and, well, you know how it goes by now. Later, y'all.